welcome back to another reaction review video with me, Nina Schofield, singer-songwriter, vocal coach and session musician, and we are back to watch some more Jessica Sanchez. Now, recently on my channel I did a reaction to her America's Got Talent audition and was blown away by that. If you haven't seen that video, I'll make sure to leave a link down below because it was just an incredible performance and she got the golden buzzer. Well deserved. And I knew I had to go and look at some of her previous performances on American Idol. I had loads of comments asking me to as well, so here we are to do just that. This is Jessica Sanchez and Jennifer Holliday singing, and I am telling you, I'm not going. This is a huge song, and this was all the way back in 2012 as well. So, you know, voices change over time, and a significant amount of time has happened since 2012. So I'm expecting to hear some differences in her vocal, but also I'm hoping to kind of go back and dive into how her voice has developed over time. You know, what things that I noticed in the America's Got Talent audition have come from this 2012 era as well, and just enjoy. You know, this is going to be a duet performance too, and it's just exciting. It's exciting to listen to a brilliant vocalist, two brilliant vocalists actually, and also to just get some more Jessica Sanchez vocals in our veins before America's Got Talent continues. Okay, are you ready to watch with me? Here we go.
Performing, and I am telling you, I'm not going. Please welcome Jessica Sanchez and Grammy winner Jennifer Holliday.
Wow. Here we go.
And I am telling you, I'm not going. You're the best man I ever know. There's no way I could ever go.
Whoa, listen to that onset.
You're the best man I ever know. There's no way I could ever go.
Oh, and onto that heavy vibrato, the waveform in that is amazing. Jennifer has such an incredible vocal, but the cry onset there, her confidence on stage is incredible because she is there to deliver the vocals. She gives it everything, every ounce of herself, even just in that short section.
We're part of the same place. We're part of the same time.
Wow.
We both share the same blood.
Okay,
we
Jessica.
both have the same mind.
Whoa.
Same time.
I love that rise up. Let's hear that
We both share
again.
the same blood. We both have the same mind.
Oof, they're vibratos, both of them. Unbelievable. It's the depth of the waveform and the energy and the raspiness of Jessica's delivery here is incredible as well.
And time, we've had so
Grit.
much.
Wow.
So much to share.
Wow. We're kind of moving up from our octave 4 into our octave 5, sort of touching around that E5 area. Let me just hear that phrase again because that was amazing from Jennifer.
We've had so much to share. I'm not waking up tomorrow morning and finding out there's nobody there. No, there's no way.
Isn't that the iconic line? The no. That's the bit that we all sort of grab onto, I feel like. What I really appreciate about this is how the exaggerated nature of the performance is coming through. Extended, open jaws, the power, the presence. It's heavy on the detail, and I really appreciate that. It's just that soulful singing where you give it everything that you've got. The vocal growls that we have here, insane. Let me just take it back so we can hear that again.
And finding out there's nobody there.
Vibrato, consistency. It's interesting actually hearing their vocals back to back and in unison, and the differences. You know, there's a depth in Jennifer's vocal tone, and then there's the higher frequency within Jessica's vocal tone, and together you can hear that, but then at the same time they also have similarities in terms of their soulful nature and their vibratos and the raspiness within their vocal qualities. It's so interesting hearing vocalists of this caliber together. I need to remind myself of how old Jessica Sanchez is at this time as well. This is 2012. 1 second, let me just remind myself. She was 17, I believe. Okay, 17, and she's 29 now, I think, I remember. Whoa, that again. Whoa. What? I play it on the piano and it just has almost no relevance to that vocal, even though I'm playing the notes. This is where tonality is so important. Think about that and then compare it to the vocal tone of Jennifer Holliday. Oh my goodness. It just shows you how key tone is and how that transforms the delivery of a song. Breath control there. Oh, Jennifer. Okay, that again and that again. All of that. Look at her face, the intention. I mean, what's so interesting about the vibrato is that it's so much of a physical thing that her being is shaking. Incredible. And I you know, Jessica at 17 doing this with Jennifer Holliday, mind-blowing moment, I feel. Incredible to come on that stage and sing together on this when you've got Jennifer Holliday next to you, and to step into your own and say, yeah, but I'm Jessica Sanchez and this is what I can do as well. Amazing. That vocal bend. Listen to the end, the drop off of Jessica's vocal and how it descends into the gravelly nature. I appreciate that. There. I like that. That was a nice vocal. Let's just hear that one more time. Nice. I think I appreciate the fact that they respect each other on stage as vocalists as well. Jennifer is giving Jessica the platform to do her thing, and vice versa. You know, there's this balance on stage, and it's great hearing their crossover vocals here. Interesting. I wonder as well, do we know how much of rehearsal time they had together before they did this? Because a lot of this to me feels, it has that improvised element, but I think that with a lot of soulful vocals and soulful vocalists, you do just naturally want to improvise on the spot what you're feeling at the time. That's part of that soul connection to music. But I would be interested to know how much rehearsal they actually had together before they did this. Let's keep going. Again, the jaw movement with that vibrato. Whoa, 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 okay. I'm taking it back. Okay, so we're going up to the E5 there with Jessica. I'm going to analyze this and then what's happening with Jennifer. Continuing. Breath control powers these phrases. Again, it's that E5 that's key within these phrases. That breath. Wow, look at the eyes. Wow. I wish the video played out so we could hear the audience's reaction because it cuts off there, but I have the goosebumps, so I can tell you my audience reaction. There's goosebumps. Just incredible. And I think it's so interesting to watch someone like Jennifer Holliday sing that and see in her physicality what she brings to the table. So interesting. And then Jessica, who's at the start of her career here, in a way, I mean, I know she's already done stuff at this point, but she's still young enough to, I mean, actually, to be honest with you, I feel like all the greats are continuing to learn as they move through their careers anyway. I've heard numerous times of legendary performers saying that even in their legendary eras, they're still watching other performers and learning from them. So I just think that that's a continuing thing, and it's such an incredible thing to see Jessica on stage with Jennifer and the different eras, you know. And then now, obviously, knowing Jessica and her vocals within AGT, I feel like she has developed her vocal for sure. Your voices drop naturally as you age anyway, so there is that little bit more depth of resonance, I think, coming through in her AGT audition. Not that there isn't any here, but it's so interesting hearing Jennifer's vocal, a mature vocal, having that real depth. I mean, half of that is tone anyway, but as I say, your vocal does change over time, but it's just the two different ages of vocalists, and then on top of that, the vocal tone added in. It's so interesting. Anyway, circling back to AGT, I'm going to go off on a tangent. I could be here for an hour talking to you about these vocal tones, but I'm just so interested to hear more from Jessica on her AGT journey now and get to know her vocal as it is now, and then maybe bounce back to some more of these earlier performances as well. Is there another one that I should be watching? Let me know in the comments box down below, so that we can kind of really get to know her vocal and how it has changed over time. This was a really interesting study into seeing her performance technique at this age as well. She's so confident on stage, and she is someone who you can see just believes in her vocal, which is half the battle. I think a lot of the time you have to believe in your voice and step into those vocal abilities. The talent is there, so believe it's there, and then you will give the performance of a lifetime, you know? So because she's had this performance, all of these different things that she's done throughout her career that's led her up to America's Got Talent, I think that she will be her most confident self on that AGT stage, and I think that stands her in good stead for what's to come, whatever will come from that AGT journey. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box down below. I've talked enough. You let me know your thoughts, and if you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit that subscribe button, become part of our family here. And I'm hoping that I got the whole of this online. Sometimes YouTube and copyright, it's a funny old thing that we have to dance through. So check me out on Patreon anyway. I do upload lots of extended versions of reactions. Perhaps this one, I don't know until I've edited it. But certainly lots of other ones that you can go and watch over on my Patreon channel, and it really helps support the channel. And I will look forward to seeing you very soon. Have a great rest of your day. Love you. Bye.